This podcast should not be listened to or viewed by homophobic people. Shady Shawn!
Cutty on the beat, he be cutting up, huh?
You are now listening to the best motherfucking podcast that was ever fucking created. Hey, you sluts and small dick dudes. I am Shady motherfucking Shawn, and we are back with another episode. Thank you guys so much for keeping up with me. I know I've been behind on the episodes, but you got to understand it's a new year, and I just moved here, and I'm still trying to get a hold of things, like get my life together. So I'm sorry, but anyways, I'm going to be finishing my story about Peter and me lying to him and whatnot. And we're gonna talk about Donald motherfucking Trump because so much has happened. So much has happened. And we are going to talk about my birthday. I cannot wait to tell you guys about my birthday. My birthday was a crazy fucking day. But let's get into Peter. So last week I was saying that I made up a couple lies to avoid Peter and hanging out with him because I wanted to go on a date with Mr. Suspicious. And now that I think about it, I have no fucking idea why I was lying to Peter in the first place. Because he's not my man. I don't know why I cared so much. I could have just totally been honest with him. I'm going on a fucking date. Because I don't see a future with him. And he's made it pretty clear that he's straight. Whatever the fuck, whatever sexual orientation he has in his head, he's damn sure not straight. But for some reason, he thinks he's straight. So I should have just totally been honest with him. But let me give you a little recap. So I had a date with Mr. Suspicious, and Peter hit me up. And I told him that I had to work. Now, that was lie number one. Lie number two was when Peter hit me up the next day when I supposedly had to work. He hit me up and I lied again about me being asleep. So we gonna get into some things. Because I lied some more. Because I'm a fucking liar. So Sunday came around. And this was after, me and Mr. Suspicious had our date. Now this is gonna be an interesting story. Because this motherfucker is crazy. So the next day after I hung out with Mr. Suspicious, Peter came over and we hung out. Okay, it was early in the morning when he decided to stop over. I don't know why. Maybe because he wanted to catch me. So he comes over, and when he walks in my door, the first thing he says to me is, "Oh, so you must have got some new dick, huh?" And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" And he was just like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just saying." And I'm like, "Oh, well, don't be weird. No, I was asleep. Lying. No, the fuck, I was not asleep." So he, so we went into my room and he rolled up a blunt. And, we're sitting down talking and it's kind of awkward. I can literally feel the tension. And I'm just like, oh no, this is gonna be so awkward. And at this point, I'm just like, I don't want to fuck him. I really do not want to fuck him. Hopefully, he does not try to fuck me because I was not going to allow him to fuck me. Then again, I was kind of horny because Mr. Suspicious did lead me on the night before. I came over and we got into all that making out and whatnot after he fucking, he fed me. And, and I was all falling in love and whatnot. So me and Peter's hanging out, right? And It's awkward. I can literally feel tension, and I just didn't understand why it was tension because I felt like my lies were very solid and true. I'm gonna need y'all to keep up with me right now because I'm a dumb ass bitch. Okay. So remember, this is Christmas weekend. Christmas was on Thursday. And me and Mr. Suspicious had our date on Friday. And we got into another date on Saturday, the day after. Now remember, Peter came home Friday night, the day after Christmas. And I lied to him and said I had a delivery Saturday morning. Okay? So we're hanging out. So he decides to start an argument with me. And he's like, so you guys have deliveries on Christmas Day weekend? And this is literally when I realized that I got caught up in the lie. More like realize that I am a fucking stupid ass bitch. Because think about it. It's Christmas weekend. I have the entire weekend off. And he fucking caught me. And I was like, I froze because I didn't know what to say. I'm like, damn, this guy is fucking smart. He literally is not that he's smart. I'm just a dumb bitch. How in the fuck are you going to get caught up in a lie? You know damn well it's Christmas Day weekend. You don't have any fucking deliveries, Tyshawn. Why would you lie? That's what I'm thinking inside of my head. Like, damn, you done just got caught up. You stupid ass bitch. So I froze, and he looks at me, and he's like, "Yeah, go ahead, and make up another lie." And I smiled, and I was like, whatever. Like I didn't have a rebuttal. I couldn't say anything. So that was lie number one. He got me. He fucking got me, you guys. So then he goes, and you were at home all yesterday? And I said, yeah, I was, resting. And he's like, well, that's funny because I actually was down the street from your house and your car wasn't here damn near the entire day. Lie number two, debunked. At this point, I'm just like, damn, this guy didn't call me up in my life fucking twice. And in my head, I'm just thinking, how can I turn this around? So, being the toxic bitch that I am, I found a way to turn it around. I was like, you don't have any friends over here. You never told me you had any friends over here. So you are watching my house. And he goes, no, don't try to turn this around on me. So we get into this big argument. Now, like, let me tell you guys, this is not my man. Me and Peter's not dating. We're just fucking. And at this point, I'm irritated. I don't even want to smoke anymore. So I just put the blunt out. And he's like, fuck it. You know what? Just suck my dick. What, excuse me? This is going to my head. Who the hell does he think he's talking to? So I'm just like, what? He's like, just suck my dick. And I'm just like, no, I'm not just gonna suck your dick. You just pissed me the fuck off. He's like, dude, we're just fucking. Just suck my fucking dick and let's get this over with so I can leave. And I'm like, you can fucking leave now. You're not about to sit up here and talk to me like this. No. And if anybody knows me, I am not easily submissive, especially when I feel like I'm disrespected. And I want to tell the girls, never fuck a man after he catches you up in a lie. Because it's just pleasing him and his motherfucking ego. And that's one thing I was not gonna do was please him or his motherfucking ego. Because my ego was fucking bruised. I'm like, damn, you didn't call me up in my lies. And you know what? I don't know why I even felt the need to even like entertain him or even answer his fucking questions. Because first of all, his dick isn't even big enough. His balls isn't even big enough for me to feel like I'm going to lose something valuable. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? So he's like, what the fuck ever, man. Like, you're a fucking liar, blah, 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 blah. So in my head, I'm just thinking, why does it matter if I lie if we not even fucking together? So I told him, like, okay, whatever, dude. Like, we can just do this another time. You can just leave. I don't have time for this. I'm not about to argue with you about something that, we don't even need to be arguing about. We're not even together. And so he's like, oh, so you're not gonna suck my dick? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fucking suck your dick. Get the fuck out of my house. Like, bro, you fucking weird. And I told him just like that, literally, like, bro, you fucking weird. You fucking was watching my house. You knew I wasn't here and you was fucking with me. Like, bro, you knew I wasn't here. You knew I was lying. Why wouldn't you just say that in the fucking first place that I'm fucking lying? So he's like, fucking, I'm just gonna leave. I'm like, I just told you to fucking leave. And he's like, whatever, man, whatever, man. Like, don't fucking text me no more, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, bye. So it's fucked up, right? Because as he's leaving, I'm walking in front of him because I'm finna open the door for him. So I'm walking fast, switching hard as fuck. And as he's walking out the door, do you know what this motherfucker said to me? This motherfucker insulted me. You wanna know? He said, he goes, you walk like a fucking grandma. Bro, excuse me? You just disrespecting me in my fucking house? Bro, I told him, fuck off. And I fucking slammed the door. Closed the door shut. He said, you walk like a fucking grandma. It's too early in the morning for this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to be talking shit about me. And, bro, the next couple days after that incident, I would literally walk in the mirror back and forth to see if I actually fucking walked like a grandma. I let this man literally defeat me. He fucking roasted me by saying one fucking thing. It fucking hurt my feelings. So we stopped talking for like 2 days. He decides to message me. One day I got out, like, okay, so work started happening again, and my birthday weekend is approaching. You get what I'm saying? So he texts me out of the blue, like, hey, sexy, I miss you. I'm sorry for what happened. I didn't respond because I'm still upset and I don't really care. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut your ass off because I already have some dick already, you know. So at this point, I'm like, damn, I'm down to one guy. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't like only having one guy because during the week I was starting to like Mr. Suspicious a little bit too much, and I don't like that. I don't like feeling vulnerable. So a little lesson before I go on into the story. If you're going to lie, make sure that you got your lie together. Don't just lie. Make sure your lie is fucking together. He caught me in a fucking lie because I said that I was doing a delivery the day after Christmas. How in the fuck you doing? Like, not. I don't even think it was the day after Christmas. It was like 2 days after Christmas, and he's probably thinking like, how in the fuck you doing a delivery on a Saturday when you supposed to be off this weekend? So he caught me up in that lie, and I was just like, damn, dumb bitch. So remember, if you're gonna lie, make sure you have your lie together. Anyways, back to the story. So moving on. We're texting, and I didn't. Well, he's texting me, and I didn't text him back. And next thing you know, I get a phone call from him, like out of the blue, and I was like, "Fuck it, Tyshawn, just answer the fucking phone, see what he wants." So I answer, and he sounds a bit sad. And at this point, I'm thinking, this guy is starting to fall for me. What the fuck? I didn't expect him to start liking me. Because remember, guys, he said himself that he's straight and he sees himself with a fucking girl. So he started to like me. He fucking started to like me. Oh my God. And me, knowing the psycho bitch I am, I'm just like, what are you what's the problem? Like, why do you sound so sad? And he's like, well, I miss my friend. I want to hang out again. It's been bored, hanging out by myself. Blah 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 blah. And me not falling for this shit because I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna fall for this. But I felt kind of bad because I did lie. So I'm just like, well, I'm just getting off work. You can come over and we can hang out. And this is another thing. Guys, don't give in so fucking easily. I let him back in 2 to 3 fucking days. I'm such a dumbass bitch. But, I mean, I know he likes me and I know he's falling. But I'm pretty sure that his intentions was to fuck me again. I'm pretty sure he was lonely because he ain't that cute and his dick ain't that goddamn big. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he don't got that many options. Not trying to call myself ugly or nothing because I'm not. But I'm just saying, you know, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have that many options. So he comes over and fucks me. Bro, after all that shit, I still let him come over and fucking fuck me. You know what I mean? So at this point, I'm just like, damn, you know. Well, I can fuck him because I haven't fucked Mr. Suspicious yet. So fuck it. You know what I mean? So I slept with him and it was amazing. That makeup sex shit that people always talk about, that shit is really fucking powerful. Makeup sex is really strong. Like it was all aggressive and whatnot, and I'm just thinking like, damn, like if if it's this good, I might as well start arguments with his ass all the fucking time just to get sex like this. Literally, he put it down. He fucking put it down. I'm not even gonna lie. He fucking put it down. But, all good things come to an end. And he decides to ask me about the weekend prior again. And he goes, so were you with someone last weekend? Me. No, no, I was not with anyone last weekend. I was just stuck. I got stuck. And this is why I'm just like, bro, why do I keep lying? So he's like, are you about to lie again? And, I'm just like, in my head, I'm thinking, yes, I'm about to lie again. But I'm just like, no, I'm not about to lie again. And he got upset. He literally got upset. And I'm just like, why is he all up in his feelings about me lying? Bro, we're not together. We will never be together. Like, your dick's too little for me in the first place. Well, it's not that, but like, bro, you're not that cute. I can't bring you home to my mom and dad. You know what I mean? Like, no. Mr. Suspicious definitely, if it works out with him, he's definitely coming home to meet mom and dad. Definitely. So, after he fucks me again, after we fucked and whatnot, he caught me in another lie. He decides to get up and leave. He's like, well, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. And I'm just like, okay, you know. And when he left, I got this long text from him. Let me get my phone out and read this shit to you guys because this shit is ridiculous. Just a little FYI, I have been drinking since I started recording this episode, so the alcohol is starting to hit me a little bit. So by the end of this episode, I think I might be a little drunk, like for real. I might be a little too drunk. So let me read you what the fuck this guy just sent to me. He's like, I'm starting to really like you a lot, and I don't think it's gonna work out. I don't think this is gonna work out if you keep lying to me. If you're seeing someone else, that's fine, but don't lie about it to my face. I just want the truth. I've never felt this way about a guy. I don't know if it's because you're feminine or because I like your personality, but I think I'm gonna fall for you, and I can't have that happen right now. So I'm going to stop talking to you until I figure out exactly what we're doing here. Thank you for everything, though. You're an amazing person. What? 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 You couldn't tell me this shit in my fucking face, you fucking coward. You had to leave my house just to send me this lengthy ass text message. So I sent him back three question marks. And he responded, why are you sending back question marks? I told you everything I needed to tell you. And I'm just like, and I respond, I sent you question marks because how all of a sudden you catching feelings for me when you're the one that basically put it in my head to not catch feelings for you. Get what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm a little agitated because I just gave up the ass, and after I let him sleep with me again, he breaks up with me. Well, not break up with me, but he basically breaks up with me. You know what I mean? So I just got dumped because I lied and because he's falling for me. I didn't tell him to fall for me. I mean, I know that, but the thing is, you know what's funny, you guys? I go through this with straight guys, supposedly supposed to be straight guys, all the fucking time. They always fall for me. I don't know what it is. I am literally emotionally unavailable for a guy who dates girls, especially after the last guy that I fell for and he played with my heart for 2 fucking years. You get what I'm saying? Like, especially after that, like, I am emotionally unavailable for guys who likes girls, especially dominantly. Like, no, it's not gonna fucking happen. So I blocked his number because I was mad. And then I smoked an entire fucking blunt to calm myself down. It was that bad. Like, I was so fucking angry. So I'm just like, bro, you just can't be hitting me with bombs like that. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're a fucking psychopath. So that was the last time me and him talked. And I don't think that I'm going to talk to him again because that right there was just, I'm pretty sure he's going to message me again because you just don't say you're falling for somebody and then try to cut him off. No, it does not work like that. You get what I'm saying? And I cannot say that I feel the same way about him because I don't. I don't feel the same way about him. Maybe in the beginning when, we were fucking, it was okay. I probably could have fell for him. But as of right now, I am not emotionally available for him. I'm in a new place. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a thousand miles away from all of the drama I had at home and with all of the guys from home. Like, I'm in a new place. I'm not coming here to make the same mistakes. So we haven't spoken ever since then. Kind of sucks. But, I mean, I'll be okay. I still got Mr. Suspicious any fucking way. And I'm kind of not hurt about it, to be honest. I'm kind of not giving a fuck. To be honest, I'm kind of happy it happened that way because For some reason, I have an issue with cutting guys off. Like, I don't have an issue with cutting them off, but I tend to feel bad by breaking things off. And especially when someone really likes me. You get what I'm saying? And I can tell someone really likes me. I kind of feel bad by breaking things off. But things have to be really awkward for me to break things off. And I feel like after he sent me that message, I am really awkward. It's kind of like with Angel. After I fucked him, and then he, didn't give me the pretty woman treatment, it was awkward. You know what I'm saying? So now it's awkward for me and him, and I cannot talk to him again. I'm sorry. I just can't. That's just me. But moving on. That's about it with Peter. Peter with the small Peter no longer raises my water heater. We're done. It was fun. I learned a couple things about some small dicks. I learned that I can be happy with someone with a smaller dick. But I cannot, and I refuse to settle for someone who likes females. Sorry. I can't. I cannot do it. I just can't. And he's not even at the closet, bro. Like, no, I cannot. I cannot settle. I refuse to fucking settle. I just turned 26. I'm not gonna fucking settle. Anyways. We're gonna take a break from story time, and I'm going to address some things that has been pissing me off on social media lately. So, did you guys see those fucking Trump supporters storm the U.S. Capitol building? Did you guys fucking see that? I need to take a drink. I need to take a fucking drink because this shit is insane. So, roses are red, violets are blue. Biden won, so Trump, fuck you. No, seriously. Trump has been a fucking pain in the ass ever since Biden won. Fair and square. We are getting so sick and tired of this shit. So of course we got our asses up and fucking voted. You know what I mean? And I think it's fucking insane, bro. I think it's really fucking insane how all of this shit is playing out. Remember when Trump won over Hillary and everybody was like, oh, it's fucking voter fraud, blah, blah. And then, Trump came out and he was like, no, he won fair and square, blah, blah. And now his supporters were, yeah, Trump 20, whatever the fuck year it was. Like, remember that shit, right? So now that fucking Biden won, Trump has been trying his best to act like it was fucking voter fraud when there is no proof whatsoever. No proof fucking ever. So, over the past weekend, these half-brained motherfuckers stormed the U.S. Capitol building because there are more Democrats in the Senate now than it is Republicans. Ha! Serves you fucking right, you fucking idiots. We always fucking had control over this fucking country any fucking ways. And you know what? I find it so fucking funny. A fucking police officer died, you guys, protecting the U.S. Capitol building. That's funny because, when it was all this Black Lives Matter shit and we was all defunding the police, they all blue lives matters and blah, blah, all lives matters. Bullshit. But let me tell you something. Blue lives do not fucking exist. Blue is not a fucking life. Blue is the color of a fucking uniform. Okay? in that fucking case, rappers' lives matters. You get what I'm saying? Fucking manufacturing lives matters. McDonald's lives matters. Burger King lives fucking matters. You guys sound fucking stupid when you say blue lives matters. But my point to this is, remember when they were all saying blue lives matters? Well, did you guys see how they was treating the fucking police officers that was actually fighting them off of the fucking building? Well, we ain't gonna talk about the fucking racist ass police officers that let them in, without hesitation. Because if those people was fucking black, the entire fucking all of the police would have been fucking, against them. But because these were Trump supporters, and you know that most of the KKK is not white anymore, they're blue. So, most of them are in the police field. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people will not admit this, but it's the fucking truth. They let those fucking people in the US Capitol and put those fucking people's lives in danger because Democrats are basically in fucking control. It's fucking sickening. Like, bro. And if blue lives matter so much, why in the fuck did you guys kill that fucking police officer? So from now on, when we say Black Lives Matters and we're defunding the police, and you guys try to make a point that we're against the police, we have this one up on you fucking racist ass bastards. We do. We fucking do. And you guys can't just fucking admit it. We fucking won, bro. We won. But let's get back to Orange Peel. Yes, Mr. Donald Trump. Boy, your motherfucking face so damn orange. We don't even know if you a human or the fucking fruit. Like, bro, spray tan much? How old is he? And this motherfucker still spray tans or tans? Let that damn pale ass white skin out, bro. You too fucking old for that shit. Like, for real. Let that fucking skin show. You fucking orange. Like, it's crazy. And it's just like, it's so sad because they are fucking terrorists. And Trump is literally the bin Laden of the fucking United States. To me. Like, I don't care. If you think that fucking Trump, like, did not, like, fucking lead that shit, then let's think about it. Bin Laden didn't fly those fucking planes. Because everybody blames Bin Laden for 9/11, right? So, I mean, it's the same fucking thing. Right? Right. It's a fucking shame. Trump, you are a fucking hypocrite and a fucking crybaby. Give up already. Move on with your fucking life. You have divided this entire fucking country long enough, and we're sick of it. How are you making America great? Let me tell you something. If you are a fucking Trump supporter, you fucking support the KKK. I don't give a fuck. I really do not give a fuck. Because how are you making America great when you support a president that doesn't support everyone? Only the fucking people that support him. The fucking KKK. Literally. Like, bro, you might as well just go ahead and just put on that little white robe. You know what I mean? Like, you guys fucking, it's insane. And it's just, it's fucking, it's crazy, you guys. Like, it was fucking police officers out there taking selfies with the people. Like it's insane. Did the police officers take selfies with the Black Lives Matters protesters when they fucking was rioting and shit? Not even when they was rioting. Like I'm pretty sure some people, took a stand, like some police officers took a stand and, was out there with the peaceful protesters, but I didn't really see too much of the coverage. Like this shit was insane. The police officers here, it was literally like no force. It was in fucking insane. But I do want to say, um, rest in peace to Brian Sicknick. He died trying to protect the U.S. Capitol from these fucking terrorists. And I just want to say, you're one of the real fucking, you're a real fucking person. Like, this man put his life on the line. And I'm not saying, no, a lot of people didn't die. A lot of officers didn't die during the Black Lives Matters protest. I'm just saying that these were the people who were screaming Blue Lives Matters, but they were the ones to take a blue life. You fucking took a blue life, even though, blue is not a life state, but still, you took a fucking blue life. So therefore, we are equal now. You guys are no fucking better than us. And you know what makes this story so fucking sick, bro? They literally beat this man with a fucking American flag. It's insane. It's insane. The same flag that they claim that, you know, we are so against because we kneeled, like calling them kneeled and had the fucking like half of the United States kneeling to the national anthem. They claim that we disrespected the flag, but you disrespected the American flag by beating an American man? No, an American police officer. Basically protecting the United States Capitol building by beating him with a fucking American flag? Are you fucking insane? Do you know how sick that is? You fucking people are fucking sick. And your leader is sicker. Your leader is literally sicker. I'm drunk, y'all. I'm drunk. I'm fucking drunk, but I had to say something about this. Like, literally. The president is a fucking cop killer. I'm sorry. Trump, that man's blood is on your fucking hands. It is. And you should feel ashamed of yourself. Because you was one of the peoples, like you was one of the people that was literally, for, not ruining the fucking government buildings and respecting the police. That man's blood is on your fucking hands. And you should feel ashamed of yourself. A fucking ashamed of yourself. I really don't get how we had Trump in a fucking office. Anyways, remember when he fucking like mocked that that reporter with a disability and he did the little stands and shit with his fucking face all orange and around his fucking eyes was white, fucking orange. Like you look, bro, your motherfucking, you look like a fucking orange that got peeled with two dots. Like, bro, he's fucking orange. Like, oh my god, I don't get it. How's your face orange and your hands white as fuck? Do something about that, dude. Like, do something about it. It's insane. It's fucking insane. I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get how we allow this to go on any longer. I don't get how they fucking I just don't get it. It's just so sick and so sad. Did you guys see that man? You know what guy really stood out to me and what makes me sick? I want to beat this guy's ass. It's the guy with the fur. He, like when I seen him sit in that chair, I just wanted to just jump through that fucking TV screen and choke the fuck out of him, bro. Like, bro. But you know what? Karma is coming back to bite these motherfuckers in the ass because their president is the one who signed the bill that you get, sentenced in jail. I think it's up to 10 years for damaging government property. So you guys stormed the U.S. Capitol building, and I hope they catch all of you motherfuckers, and all you motherfuckers go to jail and spend a miserable life, like a lot of people that is in jail for stupid shit. But y'all not in jail for stupid shit. Y'all was being crybabies. Y'all went up there and did that because y'all are sore fucking losers. You get like it's crazy. In that case, we should have fucking did that shit when fucking Trump won over Hillary. Like, it's insane. No president is perfect, but we got to choose the best one. You get what I'm saying? And Biden is definitely a better fucking candidate than fucking Trump. I'm sorry to say it, but he is. And I'm sick and tired of people saying we need a president that cares about the economy. He does care about the fucking economy. The economy is not all about money. The economy is about money and people. The United States fucking people. Like, the economy is not gonna grow if we just make everybody poor and poor and just focus on the money. Like, bro, it's not gonna work. I don't get what's wrong with these people nowadays. It's like they lost all sight in humanity. We are fucking human. Wow, it's insane. It's fucking insane. And that's all I gotta say about that shit. I do, but it's sad, bro. It's fucking sad. Anyways, so now that I got that out the way, I had to let that out, and I'm glad I let that out on the podcast because I think I really just fucking snapped. I think I really fucking snapped right now, bro. Oh my god, I hate when I do that. But now you guys see why I'm Shady Shawn because let me tell y'all something. When I want to snap, I'm a fucking snap. And I'm not gonna do the whole going on Facebook and doing all that rant shit anymore. I finally found a fucking place where I can rant about these things. No more will I post on Facebook trying, arguing in the comments with you bitches because you bitches can't argue with what I recorded. So you can argue with what I recorded all you want, but I'm not gonna fucking respond because it's just a recording. So, yeah. So, I had to take a little break because I needed to fucking eat. The damn alcohol had my stomach a little. So I had to take a little break to give me something to eat. But anyways, let's get back to the show. Let's talk about my motherfucking birthday. Okay, you guys, my birthday was fucking fun, alright? Like, I had a fucking blast on my birthday. Started off the day with getting my hair cut, of course. Got my eyebrows did. And then I wanted to go get me an outfit. I looked like a fucking snack that day. Like, I was a full. No, I was not a snack. I was a fucking full course goddamn meal. Okay? I looked fucking delicious. I looked so good on my birthday. Like, I don't think I've ever looked that good in my entire fucking life. You know what? 26 is literally the best I've looked ever. Like, seriously, I don't know. I feel like this year alone is probably going to be the best I've ever fucking looked. You know? Like, for real. And y'all know back in the day, I used to look ratchet as fuck. Y'all saw my eyebrows. That's why I'm going to get every fucking picture that I've taken before I was 26, that I'm getting it taken down from the fucking internet because I do not. If I ever blow up, well, when I blow up, I do not want these motherfucking pictures to resurface. Oh my god, y'all should see my yearbook fucking photo. My eyebrows is, oh my goodness. I'm like, how in the fuck did I think this was so goddamn cute? Anyways, let me get back on topic. My birthday. So I didn't do much during the day. I waited until night to actually do something. Now, my barber was telling me about two bars in particular. She told me about my sister's lounge because I told her I don't know if I wanted to be around a bunch of gay guys at once. I didn't know how I was going to react because I have never really had gay friends like that. You get what I have, but I've never had a lot. All of my friends have usually been girls or straight guys. Majority straight guys, majority straight fucking people. Let's just put it at that. You know, all of my friends have been fucking straight. And out of my entire life, I've only had like 3 to 4 gay friends. And that's sad. I'm 26, you know? Like, that's fucking sad that I've never had that many gay friends. But it just comes to show you that throughout my life, I was literally, like, in every school I went to, it wasn't that many gay people. I've always stood out. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, that's how it was for me growing up. And I think that it not being, I think that since I was like sometimes the only gay guy in the school or, around and I get the most attention, that literally raised my fucking ego. So I'm not really used to being around like a lot of gay guys. So I went to my sister's lounge later that night, but I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't even get past security. I was like, okay, out of here, out of here. I'm gonna try Bulldogs. Got to Bulldogs, and the first thing is there's no fucking parking spots, and it's this little ass fucking parking, like this little ass fucking parking spot next to the bar, and like there's no way out, there's no turnaround, so I literally had to reverse out of the fucking parking lot, to let someone else out so I can steal their parking spots. So, you know, I next time I go to this fucking bar, I'm taking a fucking Uber. Okay, like I refuse, fucking refuse to ever in my entire fucking life drive my car here again. So this story is funny. So I finally, parked my car and I get in line. Now, bro, this line wrapped around the fucking building. It took me like at least 20 minutes before I actually got into the bar. And like literally I was just sitting there just judging every gay guy I seen. Such a bougie bitch. Like you literally I was just like every guy that walked up, I was like, he's not cuter than me. The guys in front of me, not cuter than me. Like I was literally that bitch. Like it was my birthday, and I was just geeking my head up before I even got into this bar. Like, yeah, y'all know me. Y'all know how I can get sometimes. So I'm still in line, and this fine ass light skinned dude. He's black, by the way. He has this swag, like you can tell. You know what I mean? He has this swag, and he had on like a, I don't know, he had on these baggy pants. I remember him wearing a red shirt and like a red hat. I think it was a Bulls hat, if I'm not mistaken. And he had on some Jordans. And his walk was just so sexy. He had Mr. Suspicious beat. By the way, Mr. Suspicious did want to hang out with me for my birthday, but I lied and told him I had plans with friends. I actually did have plans with friends, but they ended up going to a different bar than I went to. So I didn't want to go with them. I ended up going to, like, I wanted to be where the gay guys were. You know what I mean? So I lied, but I didn't lie at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So um, I'm in line, and I see this fine ass dude, and I'm just like, bro, I should really fucking hit on him. But when we got inside of the bar, now when I got inside of the bar, I'm gonna come back to him in a second. I'm gonna come back to him, trust me. When I got inside the bar, it was boys everywhere. Different types of boys. Like I have never, well, it was predominantly black guys. You get what I'm saying? Of course. Not of course hit it like that, but I'm pretty sure this was like a black gay bar. It's kind of like how the Max in Omaha is predominantly white. Bulldogs was predominantly black. And I felt like this is the type of crowd that I needed to be in. Because bro, everybody says the Max is literally one of the best gay bars in America. That's a fucking lie. The Max is whack. It literally is fucking whack. It's literally Twink Town. Like all of the guys are white. I didn't fit in. No offense to me saying that, but I just did not fucking fit in. Here, I fit in, you know, and it felt amazing. I got inside the bar, like I said, and it's boys everywhere. The dance floor is packed. Corona every fucking where. Yes, I know it's Corona, but it's my fucking birthday. I spent the entire 2020 only going to two fucking parties, and that was my going away party and my fucking birthday. Okay, I did good. All right, kiss my ass. So I got into the bar, and it was these girls at the bar. Like it was not really that many girls in the bar, to be honest. And it was kind of nice seeing some girls because you guys know I gravitate towards the bitches. Like that's just me. I always gravitate towards the bitches. Like you can literally say that I have a straight guy's mindset because if it's girls involved, I'm fucking involved. You know what I mean? So, um, I walked through the bar first to see how everything was going to be. I needed a cigarette, first of all. I needed a fucking cigarette. So I was walking through the bar, like, all right, so I mean the club. I'm gonna call it a club. I'm so used to saying bar. So I'm walking through the club and it's packed. Like you gotta literally like maneuver your way through the fucking crowd. And it's this little area. It's like this little patio area. Like when you inside the club and you keep going straight, it's like this area that is literally like outside, but it's covered, and it was fucking amazing. Like it was boys everywhere. Like oh my god, it was heaven. Walking through here the first time, I got hit on at least three times. Like literally, I didn't. I'm just like, okay, this is literally the place for me to be. Walking through there, I got hit on three fucking times. Just my first time walking through there, I got hit on. One guy's like, "Damn, baby, look, your coat is, like my coat was flea. You get what I'm saying? My coat always takes the attention. But if I did not have on that coat, I would have still got some fucking attention because nobody's ass was fatter than mine's in there. Like I'm telling y'all, I didn't see not one gay guy who had a fatter ass than me. So even if I did, even if I did not have on a coat, I would have still got attention. And plus, my teeth gets me attention. Only thing I gotta do is smile, and next thing you know, he's hooked. Let me stop being conceited. But anyways, I got to the outside area and I fucking smoked a cigarette. And next thing you know, that guy, the one that I seen outside, he came walking through with his friend. Now he was getting hit on as well, and I felt like, okay, I don't know why I got a little insecure because I'm just like, damn, I want him. You know what I mean? I really fucking want him. I don't know what it is about him. I really hope. I was really hoping that he would speak to me first. But he did not. So I'm smoking my cigarette and he's literally standing in front of me with his friend. And like we're down in the cigarette area. And I decide to go after I finished my cigarette, I decided to go to the bar where the girls were and I started a fucking conversation because that's what I do. you know, Instantly I became friends with these bitches because I looked amazing, of course, and every time I approach females, they just love giving me compliments. I don't know what the fuck it is. And like that's why I'm always giving them compliments too. Like, yes, let's empower each other, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I'm at the like the bar now getting drinks, flirting with the bartender, because the bartender was kind of cute. And I was like, and he was like, what you want, sweet thing? And I'm like, I want me. And I did that laugh. I want me a rum and coke. And literally this drink was like $3 fucking. $3. And it was strong as fuck. When I pulled up to this bar, I was sober. Sober as fuck because I was literally like, fuck it. I got $100 in my pocket for drinks. That's about as much as I'm gonna spend for drinks this night. So pulled up, like, had my $100, just swiping away. But the girls also bought me drinks too because when I said it was my birthday, they were like, "What? It's your birthday?" And they bought me drinks. But most of the time, I literally only spent like maybe $10 on drinks. All of my drinks that night were paid for. Like, telling y'all, these teeth be doing something to people. Okay. Only thing I gotta do is walk up and smile, and everybody's like, "You want a drink?" Like, for real. But as time went on, me and the girls, and they were actually with another gay guy as well. It was two girls and a gay guy. They weren't from Atlanta. They were visiting from somewhere. I do not remember. I forgot to get their fucking information from Facebook and shit. But I mean, if you guys remember, they were on my Snapchat that night. So we ended up going to the dance floor, and the dance floor was packed. And after about three of those rum and cokes, I was kind of drunk. So of course, I'm on the dance floor shaking that motherfucking ass, dropping it low. And at this point, I'm hot, and I'm like, I need to take off this motherfucking coat. But you can't leave the bar because you get recharged. I should have just took that fucking risk. You know what I mean? I had $100 in my pocket. I only spent like $10 on drinks. I had more than enough to just leave the bar and come back in. But I didn't want to stand in that long ass line no more. Like, that line was so long. And people just kept coming. So, next time I'm gonna go through the back way to come in. So we're on the dance floor and I'm still dropping it low, and the girls, we all on Snapchat, getting to know each other and whatnot. It's a fucking good ass time. Guys grabbing me. I'm like, hey, like literally, I was having a fucking blast. So as the night went on, I was making a lot of friends. Everywhere I went, I was making friends. Guys were hitting on me. I gave out my number like 5 times that night. Like, such a fucking hoe. Literally. So as the night went on, I bumped into this guy. And I was just trying to get past, and he was like, "Oh, you look good." Like, it's the tea for me. And I'm like, "Thank you." Little did I know this was going to be the guy that I went home with that night. Well, yeah, basically. So he gave me compliments, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna head out to the Marquette soon." He wasn't that cute, but I was drunk. And you know, when you're drunk, everybody's fucking cute. You know what I mean? Like, for real. So he wasn't my type at all. Like, only thing I liked about him was that he was tall, and like he was really tall, and that he looked really like masculine, and that's probably what drove me towards him. But I really wanted that other guy. So the night went on, and I ended up meeting more new friends and making a lot of other people laugh. And then I ended up meeting this group of friends um in the little outside patios um place, like outside of the bar, like not outside of the bar but still in the bar, but it's like like I said, it's like a little outside little area. So I'm out there and I meet this group of friends. Now I met two girls. One of them I ended up befriending on Facebook. She was so fucking sweet. She was really fucking sweet. And me and her was having a good conversation most of the night. I was actually telling her like, yeah, we should literally link up one day, and she was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. She's like really sweet. I can totally see me and her becoming friends someday, like dead ass serious. Um, but we were talking, and then she was with gay guys there. You know what I mean? It was another guy whose birthday was January 1st. My birthday was December 31st. His birthday was January 1st. And we were sitting there bonding, having that Capricorn talk. And it was fun. Like, it was good vibes. These people that I met were literally fun. Like, the most fun I've had all night. Because my first friends, they ended up leaving, and I didn't find them anymore. Another thing is the gay guy that was with them, he was feminine as fuck. He had on nails and he had his hair in a ponytail and he fucking hit on me. And I'm just like, bro, what are we going to do? Bump our booties together? Like, because you're not fucking me and I'm not fucking you. So, not gonna happen. But like I said, they ended up leaving and I ended up finding a new friend group and it was fun, you know. So me and the guy was having a conversation, about Capricorns and shit, and then his best friend comes over. Now this guy, I'm gonna name him Chocolate because he was fine, and I gave him my number, and I'm pretty sure he wanted me to leave with him that night, but my hoe ass ended up leaving with someone else. And I think this is probably why he doesn't fuck with me. Because me and him is friends on Facebook too. But I ended up pulling some hoe shit that night. Me and him was literally talking, me and Chocolate. You know what's funny? Chocolate is actually, I think he's the cousin of the girl that I'm telling you guys about, that I said I met. She's so sweet. She had long braids. She's kind of short, dark skin, and she was just like a really fucking sweetheart. I think they were actually cousins. If I'm not mistaken, I can be wrong, but they were cousins, I believe. And he was also best friends with the other guy whose birthday it was. You know, me as and they were making jokes about us being Capricorns, and me and him, me and the other guy whose birthday it was just like, yeah, Capricorns, we the shit. We the beginning and the end. And it was so funny because I was literally the end of the year and he was the beginning of the year. So it was like a perfect little combo, a perfect little conversation. And time went on, and that guy who gave me the compliment, the one that I ended up going home with, he came over to our, like, in the frame. I guess they all know each other, and this is probably the bad thing about this. I'm new here. I can't just be spreading my fucking legs, and these guys know each other. You know what I mean? So I guess I think they knew each other or whatnot. I think he just came over there so he can, get me. I'm pretty sure his intention was to get me that night. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I looked good. I looked fucking amazing that night. So we ended up like he came over and he was telling us again. He was telling me, and I was talking to the girl at this time. My little friend. I'm gonna call her my friend. Um, I was talking to my friend at the time because me and her was doing most of the talking. Like I had finally found somebody that I wanted to talk to for the rest of the night. That I actually, was having a good conversation with my drunk ass. So me and her was talking, and he comes over and he's like, yeah, we're gonna go to the Marquette and blah blah blah. I don't know why I was thinking about going to a different bar when I was literally having so much fucking fun just being there. I feel like if I would have stayed there, my birthday would have still been fun. So I would have had even more fun with that friend group. And I feel like I fucked up being a hoe. Because later on during the night, the guy, let's give him a nickname. Let's give his ass a nickname. I'm gonna call him Sean John because he had on this blue ass outfit, blue and white outfit, and it just reminded me of a Sean John outfit. So I'm gonna call him Sean John. So Sean John and my friend and I, we were all talking about going to the Marquette. Sean John was telling everybody in the friend group, like in her little friend group, about the Marquette as well. And so us three ended up leaving the bar, because he was like trying to get us out. And you know what? He didn't even have a fucking car, fucking scrub. Like I have no idea why I even. It was the fucking alcohol. I'm telling y'all, it was the fucking alcohol. Like he didn't even have a fucking car. So we ended up leaving outside, and we're outside now. You guys probably remember this moment because it was actually on my Snapchat. Now, on my Snapchat, I was a little bit drunk, and I think I started the flirting first. To be honest, I started the flirting first because I'm drunk. And at this point, I just want some dick. And but I didn't want. I initially did not want to fuck him. I wanted to fuck Chocolate. Remember Chocolate, the guy who was I think cousins with my friend and best friends with the other birthday guy. Yeah, I wanted him that night. I had my eyes on him. We even became friends on Facebook. And I didn't end up going home with him. I was kind of upset about that. But let me get back to the story. So me, Sean John, and my friend is standing by my car, and she's like, "I gotta go get my cousin now, my friends, and let them know that we're going to the Marquette." And I'm on Snapchat. Like we're actually having a good conversation outside. I have her on Snapchat and I have him on my Snapchat. And my first Snapchat, I was like looking at him like, why you not looking into the camera? Like, see, there I go again, being flirtatious. This is probably why he fucking decided to hit on me. So I got another Snapchat, and I was like, and at this point, he's all up over me. And I'm on Snapchat, and this motherfucker starts kissing my neck while I am making a Snapchat. I'm pretty sure y'all remember that fucking Snapchat. Because I got a lot of replies on that Snapchat like, "Oh my god, who is that? Who is that?" And I'm just like, "Well, he's not my man. Y'all know I don't got time for a relationship right now. I'm just looking for somebody to fuck." So, she ended up going back into the bar, and me and him is sitting at the car making out. I'm such a fucking hoe. Such a fucking hoe. Such a dumb hoe at that. So me and Sean John decides to get out of there. And on our way to his apartment, we were literally vibing to R&B music, like old R&B music. Like, and as we're in the car, he's just like, oh, like, you are so my type. And I'm just thinking, like, well, little do you know, this is only for one night. Okay, buddy. Like, tonight, I don't have a type. Mm, mm, mm. Dick is the only thing that I like. Literally, that was my mindset. So, you have a type, but tonight, I don't. I just want to get pounded into oblivion. So, we got to his place and automatically started getting down to business. Okay, now this is what was getting on my nerves with him. This is why I ended up cutting him off the next day. So we're getting down to business, you know what I mean? And as we're doing our dirty business, this man starts calling people. Wow, we're fucking. And you can just hear me in the background just moaning. So I'm just like, ugh, this is such a turnoff. So when he's on the phone, he called like four people. And he's like, yeah, just doing my thing. Like, are you like not used to like am I like the first guy that you had in your bed in a long time? And I made a promise to myself as I was fucking him. I said, I am never settling for dick again. Okay? When I have my eye on somebody, I'm going to have my eye on somebody for the rest of that night. And that night, I had my eye on the guy, with the red hat and the red shirt and the baggy jeans. And I had my eye on chocolate. Okay? But I ended up going home with this fucking guy. And I'm just like, ugh, this guy is literally turning me off. So we ended up going for at least an hour, and he's just telling me all this stuff in my ear, like, yeah, I think we should. I like you. I'm gonna fucking marry you. Oh, you so sexy. Like, ugh, bro, we just met. You are literally turning me the fuck off right now. I am not trying to think about a relationship, but you know me. I'm just telling him what he wants to hear. You want a relationship? And I'm just like, yeah, I want a relationship. I'm looking for somebody. I'm fucking lying. I'm not looking for no fucking body. Okay, I'm just looking for a good fucking time. But he was like so into just whipping me and thinking like I'm gonna get this guy and whatnot. So as the night finally dies down, he wants me to spend the night. But you know me. I'm like, okay, I don't think so. But he's like, no, it's been night. Like he literally like was fucking hugging me. He was like literally fucking hugging me. Like no, stay, stay, stay. And I didn't want to stay because I had just freshly got my fucking haircut. I need my do rag. I can't be fucking up my waves on this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, no. He gave me a fucking bonnet. At that point, I should have known that he was too gay for me. Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, the sex wasn't that good. It wasn't. And then he was calling people during us having sex. It got to a point where I'm like, bro, get off the fucking phone. Like, he's like, okay, okay, get off the fucking phone. Why the fuck are you calling people, like, right now? Like, he was literally irritating me. So, the next day, I lied and said, I have something to do. Liar, liar. This is literally my life. I lied to these fucking guys all the time. And I'm like, I have things to do. Just to get out of his bed. It's 8 in the morning, and I'm like, ugh, I cannot believe I'm doing this. I did get the Julia Roberts treatment. you know, that was a plus. But, I mean, I didn't have the walk of shame. Kinda. I kinda had the walk of shame. But I just kinda got irritated at the fact that I woke up in a new year in a guy's bed that I like did not have any intention of seeing ever again. That probably irritated me the most. So, um I went home and when I got home, I looked in the mirror and I noticed that this man put three fucking hickeys on my neck. Bro, the last thing I need is a fucking hickey that shows that I was out being a hoe. So now I have to avoid Mr. Suspicious for at least a fucking week. You get what I'm saying? And I can't meet anybody else because they're gonna be like, "Ugh, you got hickeys on your neck, you fucking hoe." Like I was so upset about this that it made me not want to speak to this guy ever again because you don't put hickeys on my neck. I am not your fucking territory. Guys, listen. Never let a man put a hickey on your fucking neck if you are not exclusive with him. Okay? Don't. I don't even know how he even got to the point to put hickeys on my neck. And I am so upset about that. But, well, I was upset about it. But we're going to talk about the hickeys next week because that's actually comes with a story too. But later on that day, he texted me, "What's up?" I forgot I gave him my number, and I was very upset about that. Very fucking upset about that. So I ignored him. I ignored his text. And I felt kind of bad about it. Next day comes, and he texts me, "Good morning." And I'm like, uh oh, this is going to be an issue. So I decided to text him. Where's my cell phone? I always have to get my cell phone for this. Just to let y'all know, I always keep my text messages. Always keep my text messages. So let me go to him. December 31st or January 1st. January 1st, yeah. Oh, there he goes. January 2nd, actually. That's how far we was texting. So, oh, he told me his name. Oh my God, I have his name in my phone. Oh, gosh, I forgot about his name. He texts me, "Good morning. It's blah, 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 by the way." This is January 2nd, the day after. He texted me January 1st later on that night, you know. And then it was, I texted him back and I was like, "I want to be totally honest with you. I'm not really looking for anything. I know I said I was, but I'm really not. I'm sorry, sad face. You're a really sweet guy." And he's like, "You good, I get it." And I was like, "Okay, great. I just felt bad." He's like, "Why?" And I was like, "LOL," because it seemed like you really liked me, and I hate disappointing. This is true about me. I don't like leading guys on because I know how it feels to be led on. Like, I don't like that. And he texts me back, "I ain't mad at you for keeping it honest. If you still want to be friends, we can do that." Negative. Negative. Then no, I'm not gonna be friends with this guy. I just fucked you, bro. That's like me being friends. That's like me fucking Gus or Michi. By the way, my two gay best friends in the past, like the only two gay best friends I've ever had. Um, that's like me fucking Gus or Michi and then becoming friends with them afterwards. That's fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Like, ew. No, we cannot be friends after this. I'm gonna cut you off. And that's exactly what I did. I did not respond to his text message when he was like, "We can just be friends." Pew, pew, pew. Sorry, just not that guy. So that ends my birthday. I made some new friends, of course. Felt good to make new friends. Um, I think I have people to hang out with if I wanted to. So that's great. I ended up having another walk of shame. I'm just gonna call it the walk of shame because I was ashamed of myself. Okay. I woke up in another man's bed again. Like he don't even have a fucking car. Like he's not my type. And just so ashamed of myself. But we live, we learn, we crash, we burn. But I'm not making that mistake again. I could have literally just brought Mr. Suspicious to the bar with me. Because he wanted to go to the bar with me. But I didn't want to be all cuddled up with a guy at the fucking bar. That would have literally, like, not been birthday vibes. That would have been, bro, I'm going to take you home and fuck you vibes. But you know what? Next time, I might take Mr. Suspicious out to a bar. That might be fucking fun. You never know. You never know. Maybe if I would have actually hung out with Mr. Suspicious on my birthday, we would have went out together and we would have actually had a blast. Because he's fine. I'm also wanting to see that guy again. I really hope I run into that baggy jean guy again. I'm just going to call him Baggy Jean Guy. Baggy Jean Guy. I really hope I run into him again because he was so fucking fine. But anyways, thank you guys for listening to this long ass episode. Oh my god. Episode 2 was just literally too much. I should have literally just broke these down into 2 episodes. But you guys know I like to have my show full and packed and not to just talk about one thing. You guys know the drill. Follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/Sean.Dior, Twitter.com/Sean_Dior. Follow me on YouTube. Just type in Shady Shawn. I'm not gonna do that shit. Follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Shady Shawn Dior. You guys have a good fucking new year, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah.